Okay, hi everyone. So, welcome to the video now on the straight drop shot on the forehand and the backhand side. I teach drop shot in a few different ways, so I'm going to give you some other creative styles to a drop shot. But we're going to start with probably the most simple way of playing the straight drop. It's like a quick drop or a stun drop. It's where you basically give a bit more tension and stability in the racket head, and you're looking to play the ball relatively quickly with a short swing. This is really, really good if, say, for instance, your opponent's shot's a bit faster, you're feeling like the drop's a bit more under pressure, you you don't have so much time to be able to kind of soften the hand so much and get extra feeling from the ball. So I guess this is one where you can rely on a lot more once you've fine-tuned it. The importance to start off with for any drop shot, but specifically this one, is that we're going to be playing the drop shot from the front of the court today, and in this series we'll be focused in the front of the court. I will show you drops from different areas in a later series. The racket head must be coming up above the ball, okay? So you should be lifting your racket from your fingertips. So the top of the racket has height here. Now remember that even if the ball is lower, you're going to drop in the lower part of your body with the lunge to give yourself that right position. Do not just kind of be a bit lazy with your legs and just drop your racket down here like this, because then you're going to lift the ball up too high. You're going to give your opponent a lot more time to get your drop shot. It also takes away the opportunity to be able to get the racket head coming a bit more down on top of the ball. Okay, and now I'm talking about coming down on top of the ball. This is the next real important factor, is to learn how to develop racket face control. Okay, so what I mean by that is, with your decent grip, which if you're not too sure what that is, check out our grip video, because that tells you exactly how to hold the racket properly. But there will be an open racket face. Okay, so you will have an open racket face. Okay, on the forehand side here, you see my racket is slightly open and tipped back. Mine's pretty open. You can find what suits you best. But then the same on the backhand here, sits nice and open. Now what I do there is I now give myself the opportunity to create different spins on the ball. Okay, so this means that I can kind of cut down on top of the ball, for instance, on this stun drop that I'm about to show you, and maximize that height of the racket head to come down on top and through the back of the ball. That naturally creates a backwards revolution, funny with my words there, so that when it hits the front wall, it then counters, okay? So it keeps the ball really low. If you were to say play more like topspin like they do in tennis, then the ball goes this way and it will actually loop up once it hits the wall. So once it kicks off the wall, it goes up. So this creates a bit of backspin. Helps keep the ball a lot lower and helps keep the ball in the front of the court a lot more. Now, if you come with me, I'm just going to show you now where you're going to be aiming your drop shot, your straight drop shot. Okay, so I've got a target down here on the wall. Firstly, if you hit in front of your target that you place, you're obviously doing better anyway, so no problems there. Roughly 2 rackets length is a good starting guide, between 1.5 to 2 rackets length for a drop shot. So here I've got my marker, I've got roughly 1.5, 2 rackets length here, okay? Now I'm gonna say that the best way and the most consistent way to practice your straight drop shot is to look to get the ball low into the front corner here, but looking for the ball to grip and stick to the side wall. Okay, because then it means even if it's not a perfect shot, you're going to limit your opponent's options because the ball's going to be very close to the side wall. You can also, if you have a bit of an angle, aim to get the ball coming into this front wall here and then dying in towards the nick. That's also a very good way of playing the drop shot, but it does create the possibility that if you don't catch it perfectly, it's going to rebound off the wall and come back into the center. Okay, so that's my target, front wall here, gripping into this side wall position, okay? So now I'm going to feed myself a couple of balls, and I'm going to show you what is really, really important with the forehand drop shot. So starting from the tee, you could do this with someone feeding you, but I'm going to do this with myself today. Now I'm looking to get bite. So as I kind of play my drop shot here, I'm going to grip a little bit firmer in the fingers at the point of contact with the ball. Okay, now using my movement and momentum, I'm then going to kind of bite and stun this ball in by shortening my follow through as I hit it. I'm not like whipping it and slapping it like this. My racket face is already open, so I'm just going to guide it through with a shorter follow through. Okay. Now, the optimum moment is to hit the ball at the highest point of its bounce. Okay, so that's where I'm going to be moving towards. And it's important to understand that don't only focus on the racket, focus on the lower body too. Okay, so playing the ball into the front wall here. So you see how I'm just getting that slight little bite here. Onto that front wall, rack it up, body low. It's much better on that one. Let's get a couple more. Slightly open my face there. Try a couple more here. So rack it up, step in. So see how this racket head is above the ball. My momentum into the shot's very, very positive. And my follow through direction is nice and short and simple. Okay, have a little practice on that on the forehand, and we'll show you the video of the backhand in the next series. Cheers.